A little known fact about me is that I don't talk to myself when the puppets aren't around. I don't. I really don't do that. Ever.
Really?
Yes, you do. No, I don't. I don't.
You do?
I don't do it.
All right.
Fine. Thank you.
It is a beautiful magic morning out there. Welcome, friends, to Magic Mornings. I'm Dean. I am your host. What do Piper Magic taste like this week? Let's have a taste. 17 wooden, wait. Plastic, 17 plastic ball and vase sets with a red ball. What have I got this week? This is a vintage Yak Face figure from the Kenner range of Star Wars products in the 70s and 80s. Not the 70s, the 80s actually, Return of the Jedi. No, this is what I've got. This Invisibag by Joey Miranda, invented by this guy, Rafael Batresca. Now, what is Invisibag? Well, Invisibag is a bag. It's not really invisible. You can see it, it's fine. It's a nice quality, thick, hand-stitched in parts, machine-stitched in others, felt bag for the use in parlour, cabaret, stage-style performances where you want to borrow a small object of a spectator, a watch, a phone, a ring, maybe not a ring, a watch, maybe a bracelet, probably a watch. It's going to go in the bag, it's going to vanish. Now, not that it's going to vanish, not that it's like you open the bag and it's a vanishing effect. It's designed as a Magician in Trouble style bit of kit, right? So you're going to go through a routine where that watch is going to be smashed up inside the bag under some comedic circumstance, but then the watch is going to be found elsewhere later on. So this bag is going to facilitate the first part of a Magician in Trouble style routine. Borrow a watch, goes in the bag, it's going to get smashed up somehow, whatever you're going to do with your routine, but later you're going to find the object. The bag's not going to do the second part of the trick for you. What do you think it is? Magic. The bag's just going to get the watch out of play. The bag is designed for you to go south with the watch. Okay? That's all it is. The trailer, is it a realistic trailer or is it a misleading trailer? I find it's quite good to have that as a point in these review shows. Well, yeah, I suppose the trailer shows what the bag does in front of an audience. So that's fine. What's in the box? Inside the box there is the Invisibag. And a set of instructions. Oh, nice postcard with the instructions on it. This is the Invisibag here. This is the front part of the Invisibag, but you can show it on all sides. This is the black one. It comes in red as well. And it's a bag that something's going to go inside of. Okay? And that's it. So let's have a little bit of a look. What we'll do is we'll come in a little bit closer and we'll put Yak Face in the bag. Isn't that right, Yak Face?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You don't mind going in the bag?
No.
Good. All right, let's have a quick look. Invisibag.
Yeah.
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 Right, so here's a very quick demo of Invisibag, and so you're going to drop an item inside the bag, and then later on you're going to find it elsewhere. Okay, so we'll take Yak Face. He's more expensive. I'll put him inside the bag. He's more expensive actually than anything. Right down the bottom. He's more expensive than anything that I own watch-wise, or even what's it called? It's probably more expensive than my phone. So you've got Yak Face there, and then you smash him up, and you can hammer him, and he's actually gone. There's nothing inside that bag now. Okay, so a small item is placed inside the bag, a watch, and what I just did then, except not Yak Face, but a watch, and then smash it up. So let's have a little bit of a chat. We'll zoom back out into reality, and we'll have a little bit of a chat. Well, there we go. That was a quick little demo. I wouldn't say performance. A quick little demo of Invisibag. You'd obviously use a watch there. Watch is what you'd use. Maybe a phone, but yeah, a phone or a watch. And it's going to be the start of a Magician in Trouble style routine. And I don't like those kinds of routines. I don't like tricks where phones get smashed up and watches get smashed up and fall and things. I'm not into it. I just don't like it. I think that it's quite funny, but you can be funnier. You can be funnier than just like smashing stuff up, I think. Anyway, it's my opinion. But that's the bag. That's a quick performance of the bag. Isn't that right, Face?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the the online instructions that you put your link in and you put your password in, and Joey Miranda comes on and he starts talking about this bag. And yeah, that's fine. He talks about the bag and he explains how it works. And you go, oh yeah, that's quite clever. It's quite clever, yeah. And then they cut to Raphael doing a proper gig. So it's not a particularly good quality gig, but you can hear the audience reactions and it's quite funny. He does a watch vanish. They bring out 2 other bags. They tie them up. They smash them up a bit. And they end up smashing them all up. And it's like, oh, where's the watch gone? And the watch ends up being inside this stuffed octopus toy who's been like an octopus mind reader, and that's got a lot of laughs. And then he's inside there, the watch is inside there. Pretty good routine, lots of laughs. But they use 2 other bags, and that's what they say. That's what they're pitching you. That's what Joe is pitching you. He's like, buy another few of these bags so you can do a routine where you don't know which bag the watch is in. Well, buy another 2 of these. Well, I am made of money. I mean, this is like about $80. I'm not buying another 2 of these. Why don't you just make another 2 that are normal, that don't have the gimmick in them, and that's what you sell? Sell us that. There's a bit of misdirection going on here. There's a little bit of smoke and mirrors, and it's disappointing. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth that they want you to buy 3 gimmick bags to do a routine that only needs 1 gimmick bag. Think about that beforehand. Give us something back. You'll make more fans that way. So that's just a small point that I think. And that, that's really what I think about this. I think there's a bit of misdirection going on here. I think we're being sold a little bit of a lie in that it should already be just included. The extra bag should be included. We shouldn't have to spend extra money on a gimmick bag just to do a routine. It is a nicely stitched bag, and the gimmick is hand stitched on the back. It's not so much something has been added to the bag as a gimmick. Something's been taken away. And because of the way you hold it, you can then put that thing in that bag, drop that thing into something else that's about your personage, the way that you're dressed, and then you're going to go south with that, and it's not going to be in the bag anymore. I don't do that kind of move. The move that I did there, where Yakface came out of the bag and then went somewhere else, that somewhere else move, I've never done that. Mainly because I like to wear like nice suits and stuff. So I like to wear sleeves showing nicely in a suit. I like a suit to fit well on the sleeves. I don't want to have big baggy sleeves in my suits. I'd rather someone said on stage, that's a really nice jacket, than, oh, that was a nice vanish of a watch. I can probably vanish a watch some other way. Who's buying it? Well, look, if you're thinking about putting a routine together where you want to do this magician in trouble, vanishing with a watch, smashing up with a watch, it's a nice, quick, easy way of doing a vanish and getting the watch to go south. Be careful borrowing watches. When you drop it into your case, make sure it drops into a padded receptacle, and then you can move it into the place it's going to be revealed from in a 2-stage or a 3-stage process as you're going back and forth to your bag. Is it value for money? I'm sorry, but it isn't. It isn't good value for money. It's too expensive for what it is. And they're my thoughts about Invisibag. It's a nicely made bag, but it's too expensive. And that's the show for this week. I'll see you next week on Magic Mornings. Tastes like felt. Unfelt. Felt.